Back with Gilbert Gottfried. He's at the Off the Hook Comedy Club. It's 389-6900 or offthehookcomedy.com. You can buy the tickets. It's going to be one show tonight, two tomorrow, two Saturday, one Sunday, and then you're out.
Yes.
That's it. And you're back where? Back to New York after that?
Yes. And Gilbert Gottfried said, darn it, today, and we're keeping up. He'll keep you up to date on this.
That's right.
If he says anything worse than that.
Yes. There's going to be paparazzi outside the radio
Yes,
station.
yeah.
Just waiting for you. Is it weird to be walking around and having all these reporters in your face and people taking your picture and I mean, is it weird to have so much, because you've had a certain amount of attention, obviously you've been a comedian for a long time, you've been in a ton of movies, ton of shows, ton of stand-up specials, so I mean people obviously recognize you, but I mean this is like a whole different level, right?
Yeah, and I had a big career in children's stuff.
Right.
I've always said my career walks a tightrope in between early morning children's programming and hardcore porn.
Right.
Yeah,
it's true. Because if you look at a lot of your stand-up, you wouldn't think kids show.
yeah.
You wouldn't think kids movies.
I love the idea too, like we were talking about Charlie Sheen before, is that
He's a
Charlie Sheen, who they say it's rock bottom because he's rich, famous, and has nonstop sex. That's rock bottom.
That's rock bottom.
That's Charlie Sheen at his worst. And now he's doing a show on the road, and they've added like 20 more cities because it's packed.
Right.
Yeah.
He's selling out tickets left and right.
Yeah.
For what? I mean, what do you think he could possibly be saying on stage?
I think it's one of those things, like he's rambling on, they want to see how nutty he really is.
Right.
Yeah.
They load him up with a bunch of crack, and then they set him out on stage.
And he just rambles.
And he talks about Tiger Blood and Adonis DNA.
Yeah, winning Tiger Blood.
Winning.
And I use a drug called Charlie Sheen.
Right.
That was my favorite.
Right. Or when the interviewer asked him if he was afraid of dying from all the drugs that he was doing, he said dying is for amateurs.
No.
Really, it's for amateurs. I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, that guy is a mess. I mean, you've seen the interviews, right?
Oh, yes.
His face is all sunk in, and he's rambling on and on. It's just, it's crazy.
The biggest tragedy is that Emilio Estevez is walking around going, does anyone want to talk to me about this?
What happened to Emilio?
Yeah.
For Young Guns 2, he just dropped off the face of the planet.
Yeah, I'll give you, I'll do a cooking show, whatever you want.
Right. He's dying. He wants to be on Regis and Kelly just once.
Yes.
It's never going to happen for him. Are they asking you to do all the big talk shows now?
Yeah, that's like the height of it.
Right.
It's
Which
like,
one have you done any of them yet?
I haven't done that many big ones. Not yet, but I've been asked a few big shows.
Yeah.
I like, especially at the height of it.
Right.
Wanted me on, so they can have me on and then act like we hate the fact that you're on this show.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
We want you on.
Yeah,
we don't
we
like the fact
asked you to be on the show, but we're angry about it because we're so much above this type of sensationalism.
Gosh, that's horrible. And then you're going to go throw a chair in the dressing room.
Yes, that I will. Or have Chris Brown throw a chair at me.
Right.
And we could kill two birds with one stone.
There you go. Then you'll get a Gilbert Gottfried story and a Chris Brown story in the same day.
Yes.
That's right. And if you had Lindsay Lohan, who accidentally got hit by the chair, then she could be in there too.
That would be perfect.
That would be great.
See, now you're working smart, not hard.
See?
And Mr. Gottfried, when you leave, I want you to kick that chair down right there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll put it on YouTube. Gilbert Gottfried trashes radio studio.
We should do it.
That'd be the best YouTube video ever.
Post that on our Facebook.
Of course, then they'd have to report. Of course, he needed help lifting up the chair, but still.
You're not a big guy. You look good though. I mean,
Yes,
you working
thank
out or
you.
anything?
Thank you. You're kind of sexy yourself.
Well, thank you.
Hey!
Like a tiger.
Thank you. You can tell I work out. Yeah.
That's right. All day long lifting weights, right?
Yes.
I can see it. You're on steroids, everything. It's a performance enhancement drug.
Yes, I've got a body like Joe Piscopo.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And what happened to him, Joe Piscopo? He just got huge. I mean,
Yeah.
he must have been using steroids, right?
I have no idea what that was, but like overnight,
Right.
he just became like this muscle man.
Right. It went from Saturday Night Live to, the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Like that. Out of nowhere. He doesn't do a lot anymore these days, though.
No, he doesn't.
Whatever happened to Joe Piscopo?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll
You
have
don't
to
know.
search for him.
They wanted
That'll
me
be
to
the
have
next
him.
media sensation.
Yeah, that's the next media was.
What has happened to Joe Piscopo?
Yeah, we'll keep you up to the minute reports.
Right after this story about Chris Brown
Yes.
trashing a dressing room. We're going to do a quick break. We'll come back in a minute. Gilbert Gottfried, you're going to be at the Opto. What are you going to do while you're here this week? Is your family in town with you or you just by yourself?
I'm by myself,
Are you
and
really?
so God knows it's really party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Party time.
Do you go and party at all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a real party animal.
You're a big party guy.
It might seem like I'm sitting in my hotel room watching reruns of Yesteryear or something, but the rest of the time I'm out partying.
It's rock and roll all night and party every day.
Yes.
In the world of Gilbert Gottfried. All right. Call the Off the Hook. It's 389-6900 or buy the tickets online at offthehookcomedy.com. We'll be back with more of Gilbert Gottfried in a minute.